more red ink. Governor Malloy making another big announcement about the state budget deficit. Over the last month, things have gotten worse. Hi, everybody. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Darren Kramer.
And I'm Ann Craig. Governor Malloy says the budget is now $120 million deeper in the red, and he wants the Republicans to help fix it. News 8 Chief Capitol Correspondent Mark Davis is live tonight in Hartford with more on that. Mark.
Hi, Ann and Darren, and welcome back, Ann. I'm Mark Davis at the Hartford Newsroom, and here's what's happening tonight. For weeks and weeks and weeks, the Republicans at the state capitol have been saying that the General Assembly should come back to the Capitol and work on stopping the state budget hemorrhaging. Well, tonight, the governor is inviting them to the table. Acknowledging that red ink hemorrhaging is now twice as bad as it was last month, the governor now wants Republicans and Democrats to sit down together to find more spending cuts. And he says the move has nothing to do with his 58% disapproval rating in last week's Quinnipiac poll.
One issue has nothing to deal with another. Quite frankly, I've never governed by polls.
Noting that there has been constant criticism, especially from Republicans, of his $103 million in cuts to many of the state's hospitals and to social service programs for the developmentally disabled and others, that he now wants to hear where they would make the cuts.
These same people keep saying that there's got to be other ways to do it. I'm calling their bluff.
But State Senate Republican leader Len Fasano says the governor is not being realistic about the mess, that it's actually twice as bad as Malloy is saying.
Here's the problem. In our view, this budget's $430 million or over $400 million in the hole.
Democratic Speaker of the House Brendan Sharkey issuing a statement saying he's ready to make an across-the-board 2.5% cut that would save $125 million. The Democratic leader in the Senate says that's only a starting point.
Across-the-board cuts to some degree is probably a way to go at this point because that way you have the burden spread equally across all accounts.
Now, there won't be what's called official consensus revenue estimates until the middle of next month. And since the end of the year shopping season is just beginning, Senator Looney and others want to wait for that to see if strong sales tax receipts help this problem out. But that would mean there would be no special session until at least sometime around Thanksgiving. Live from the Hartford Newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.